Veterans, did you know you can actually be earning more money while you're studying using the GI Bill than you would while working? Depends on the circumstance and the situation, but it is a possibility. Look, hey, I was in the military 12 years. I flew F-15s. I've been out a while now, and now I'm an entrepreneur. I built basically a dream life for me and my family, largely in part by max performing all the different veteran benefits available to us out there. I'm saying this not to brag, but because I want you to know that you can do this as well. I'm not smarter than anyone else out there. I've just put the work in and I refused to take no for an answer. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff, please come check us out at masterthemilitary.com. We've got a lot of good information on there. So I will see you there. But back to what I'm talking about. So the GI Bill. People don't really understand how it works. First and foremost, there's the Montgomery GI Bill, like way in the past, and then there's the post 9/11 one. Most people these days are just going to be thinking about the post 9/11 GI Bill, which is an absolutely incredible program. If you've spent enough time in service, you have access to the full program, which gives you 36 months of entitlement. While you're studying, and there's some other options you can do as well instead of just study. But while you're using this program, a lot of people don't know that they're going to pay for whatever schooling or education that you're in. But at the same time, you get something called monthly housing allowance. This monthly housing allowance is equivalent to E5 with dependents BAH for whatever zip code you're living in the country. So think about this. If you're between jobs right now, or perhaps you're in a low paying job at the moment and you don't have much income coming in, just by going to school, the school will completely be paid for and covered by the GI Bill. Plus, you're going to be getting this monthly housing allowance the entire time that you're studying. So theoretically, you could be earning more money while studying than you were either working or while sitting there unemployed. Some other quick tips for you as well that people don't realize. You don't have to use this to go to a university. You can use this for vocational training. So if you want to be a plumber or a carpenter or an electrician or anything like that, if you want to be a pilot, like an actual commercial pilot that gets paid to fly people or things around, you can apply for and use the GI Bill for those programs, meaning that you're learning a new trade and getting paid that monthly housing allowance at the same time. Another cool thing that people don't know is you can take an online course as well, and you'll still get a monthly housing allowance. If you are taking a fully online course, they're only going to give you a smaller amount for your monthly housing allowance. So in general, if you can, just take classes at a local place instead, because you'll get more money. And then the last thing that I want to mention that a lot of people don't know either is that you can use the GI Bill for on-the-job training. So if you want to learn some of these vocational skills, a lot of places will actually hire you as an employee and then train you while you're working. So you're getting paid by the employer, and then you're getting paid by the government as well as part of the GI Bill. So you're getting paid twice to work. Think about that. If you have not used the GI Bill, I don't care what your situation is, you either need to use it or you need to transfer it. You can only transfer it if you're still in the military, and there's some caveats to that. So if you're in the situation where you are out of the military, you are eligible for it, and you haven't used it, you need to go use the GI Bill because it's just free money. It can do nothing but help you out. At an absolute worst case, even if this degree or the training or anything that you're going to use it for doesn't take you anywhere different in life, you're going to have theoretically 36 months of extra income coming in that you can put towards your housing, which is what it's supposed to be, but you can use it for anything whatsoever. So be smart with it. Don't go out and buy a boat and use it for your boat payments or your truck payments or anything like that. But use that money to then put you in a better place. So if this kind of stuff is interesting for you, please come check us out at masterthemilitary.com. I'll see you there. Hope you enjoyed this. See ya.